With the latest from the Dove Newsroom, I'm Demi DeSoto. You know you can watch the Dove on your smartphone or tablet like I do. We have an app for that. It's really easy to download, and it has lots of great information on demand as well. You can also follow us on Twitter. The handle is @theDoveNewsroom for updates. You can also watch the Dove on our website and on our Roku channel. Bernie Sanders undertook a new tactic on the campaign trail, now going after Donald Trump as a bigot. He pledged his support to his opponent Hillary Clinton and what some would call a concession speech. But nonetheless, he vows to personally attack Trump now through November.
This campaign is also about defeating Donald Trump, the Republican candidate for president. After centuries of racism, sexism, and discrimination of all forms in our country, we do not need a major party candidate who makes bigotry the cornerstone of his campaign.
Sanders went on to stress that the Democratic Party is a mess and in desperate need of reform to more accurately represent the people and not the power brokers of Wall Street that he claimed Clinton campaign did. Well, mass shootings are sadly starting to happen like clockwork in America. Some foreign terrorism, some not. Thurston, Columbine, Blacksburg, Tucson, Newtown, Aurora, Charleston, Roseburg, Orlando, the list just keeps growing. Communities are being torn apart. Senator Ron Wyden called for his colleagues to stop taking it as business as usual.
In this building, we come together now for moments of silence, honoring the victims of these shootings like clockwork. And like clockwork, this Congress does nothing about it.
10 million Americans suffer from mental health diseases and issues. Oregon Representative Greg Walden is glad to see Congress starting to take a more active role to address those issues. He announced that the Helping Families in Mental Health Crisis Act was unanimously approved by the U.S. House and Energy Subcommittee, and that's what's happening.
Some 112 programs have been built up in the federal government costing $130 billion. And yet, until this law comes along and is enacted, these programs aren't peer-reviewed, they aren't evidence-based. We're going to change that. We're going to make sure that we're funding the most effective programs out there to help people and get more help into our communities for mental health services.
And Greg Walden will be making stops as he continues on through the state. He'll be up in the Umatilla area as well and visiting with some veterans groups as he holds some town hall meetings. Well, you know, they say that Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, neither was this venue for the setup, but go to the Medford cruise. It's all happening there. Let's check the weather to see what it may be like as we look toward the weekend. 66 today, and it starts to clear up, so the cruise may have some light at the end of the tunnel. 73 on Saturday, 83 on Sunday, and there comes the warming trend all the way up to 89 by Tuesday in Northern California. In the Klamath Basin, rain continues through Saturday, starts to warm up as well, 77 on Sunday, and 83 starts to roll in for the beginning of the week into Tuesday as well. As we look at the Oregon coast, cloudy 5 days in a row, warming 5 days in a row, getting up to about 71 on Monday. See what happens there as it progresses. As we take a look now at the Central Oregon area, some rain there. No thunderstorms, but some rain starts to clear up on Sunday, and highs getting up to 81 on Tuesday. And for the Rogue Valley, we'll see Southern Oregon looking with some rain today, possibly tomorrow, and starting to warm up. Well, you can check us out on weekdays from 6 to 9 right here on Mornings on the Dove.